have won their second game in a row. You know, not really in a row. They drew 3-3 with Leeds, and they've gone ahead to obviously win this by 2-0. After a long time, Liverpool has gone ahead to obviously keep a clean sheet in this. Liverpool has gone ahead to win by 2-0, and I think the same applies to Chelsea into these games as they went on. Rokani David is here to bring you the match reaction for these particular games of football that are going to play in the Premier League as we are back from the Champions League in the midweek. And remember, the midweek, Liverpool went ahead to beat a side known as Brighton Inter Milan by 1-0. So smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Hugo Ekitike is really on fire. In the first minute of the game, he scored the first goal. Second minute in the 60th minute at the hour mark, Salah had been brought on, and Salah went ahead to create an assist for Hugo Ekitike, and Ekitike buried that ball into the back of the net to make it 2-0 for the side of Liverpool as they went ahead to beat the side of Brighton in there for you. So that is really a very huge positive result for the side of Liverpool, because they badly need these results. And Ancelotti, with a lot of pressure on him, obviously he had to come up and obviously put in a very huge shift altogether. Now, we've been told that Hugo Ekitike has scored Liverpool's first goal in the opening minute of the Premier League game since Naby Keita netted their fastest ever goal in the competition after 15 seconds versus Huddersfield in April 2019. You know, so they last had this quick opener in 2019. Those are how many years back? Those are 6 years back. And guess what has gone ahead obviously do that? It's Hugo Ekitike. Mohamed Salah has 277 goal involvements for Liverpool in the Premier League. 188 goals plus 89 assists. Now the all-time record by a player for a single club in a competition, overtaking Wayne Rooney, 276 for Manchester United, 183 goals plus 93 assists. He came off the bench and put out a very huge showcase as Mohamed Salah. And I told you early morning that he had been called back into the Liverpool squad, and the manager went ahead to obviously tell us that. And after the manager told us that, we really waited for him to either start or be player of the bench. And starting was what we are waiting for, because the player had obviously gone ahead to obviously be put on the bench for some long time in there. But as it stands, the player came up and obviously represented. And obviously, Salah had the following game by numbers: 4 duels won, 100% tackles won, 3 shots taken, 5 chances created, 1 big chance created, and 1 assist. Could have easily had 2 assists and a goal. Good to see you back, King Salah. Obviously, their wrangles with the manager were really sorted. And when they are sorted, obviously results have gone ahead to come in through in a better form altogether through Ekitike and Mohamed Salah. And Ekitike, I tell you what, he's really scoring for fun and is really doing all the possible results to see to it that he really turns out to be that particular player at Liverpool. And remember, he's competing with Alexander Isak. I've always told people that I don't blame Isak because he never had a perfect preseason with Newcastle and also a perfect preseason with Liverpool, meaning that it will take him some time to adopt. I know Ekitike is a very good player, but I tell you, that lad known as Isak is really deadly and dangerous, and I know he'll obviously cop up very soon. Hugo Ekitike game by numbers: 9 grand duels won, 100% L duels won, 4 recoveries, 100% tackles won, 7 shots taken. Oh my God, it was his day. 2 goals in there, and he really looked special in there at a side known as Anfield. He really looked great, and he put up a very huge shift, and his performance has left everyone convinced. Now, I have my friend. He goes by the names of Alan. He has a TikTok account where he does United Sports. When Ekitike snapped Manchester United and went to Liverpool, he was like, Ekitike is not going to score any goals, you know? And I told him, please, have you watched this boy? I really believed that United would have gone ahead to benefit a lot in Ekitike than in Benjamin Sesko, because I saw Ekitike from French League One at the age of 17, 18, before he even crossed to come into a side known as PSG. You understand? He had talent with him. He's a very good talented player, and I really saw that in him as Hugo Ekitike. So right now, I want to let you know that he has scored 4 goals in how many games? In 2 consecutive games. Against Leeds, he banged in a brace, and even he has gone ahead, obviously, banging another one today. So Ekitike is really on fire and is like sending a message to the French national team manager that however much I'm 23 years of age, I want to be playing at the World Cup. And as we speak right now, he has 7 goals in the Premier League in 14 games with 2 assists in there. Champions League, 6 games, 1 goal. 20 games, 10 goal involvements. That's not a bad output for him, meaning that he can easily get 20 at the end of the season. And the moment he gets 20 at the end of the season, he'll find himself into that squad that will be taken to the World Cup. Leaving Liverpool there as they are back to winning ways, obviously, we go to a team known as Chelsea. The most important bit of Chelsea is that they've gone ahead to welcome back a guy known as Cole Palmer. I love this guy. I love him, you know. I love him die, and the lad has gone ahead to put in a very huge shift in there for you, and he has seen his team really win today. And when he's back, I tell you, Chelsea fans are even very confident that they'll obviously get themselves there. Cole Palmer today went ahead to obviously score the opener in the 21st minute. Then Malo Gusto in the 45th minute came in through and put in a very huge shift to double the result, meaning that halftime ended 2-0, and Chelsea never came up to obviously put in a very huge or another shift to add on a 3rd goal, but they had obviously gone ahead to obviously bar it off and really kill it off to the fullest. That is the side of Chelsea. Now, we head into what we call the table. After these teams have gone ahead to play their match day 16, we now have to look at the table and how it's really looking like. Now, the table is like Arsenal, 15 games played, game in hand, 33 points. Man City, 15 games played, they have a game in hand, 31 points. Aston Villa, 15 games played, they're having 30 points. Chelsea, after winning today, they've gone ahead to play 16 games and they're having 28 points. Liverpool have also gone ahead to win, they're having 26 points in there for you. So that is how the table is. United is having 25. Everton has been beaten to they stay stuck at 24. Brighton have gone ahead to put in a very huge shift in there for you, and they're 9th. They've lost to Liverpool. So we wait to see. Fulham is playing right now, and we're waiting to see how that match will obviously go on. Arsenal is obviously going to be playing later on. I think like 2 hours from now, that's when the game of football will be up. And I will be here to bring you what we call the match day live. You understand? The match day live will obviously be coming in through here and thereafter. That is it. A side known as... a side known as Arsenal. So for Liverpool, they've won and they are now at least in there. They are having 28 points. They're having 26 points, meaning that Liverpool is having 26 points, right? 26 points. 13 points behind Arsenal. If Arsenal win today, there will be 16 points behind Arsenal in there. Will they be 16? There will be 10. 7 points behind Arsenal. If Arsenal win today, there will be 10. Chelsea are 28. They're just 5 points behind Arsenal in there. So we wait to see how Arsenal really goes ahead to play their game against a team known as Wolverhampton Wanderers. To me, a game that I think is going to be a sure win. So Ekitike is my man of the match for the game of Liverpool, and Kyle Palmer is my man of the match for the game of Brighton. Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later. Your reactions for this video are welcome in the comment section below.